Hello everyone, I am Wolfblood. In today's video, it's going to be a little bit weird, hon. Let me turn on my, controller, since I think it was unplugged. Give me a second. Alright. So, this video is, this what if Deku was Deadshot. I know not that many people probably know of Deadshot or seen the movie Suicide Squad. I'm not doing it off of that. So, by the way, I'm in a party with other people so I can hear them. So, so the ship, there might not be a ship. Hold on, give me a second. Alright, so, you guys can, you can you can mute me now. So, I asked everyone in the party, they said toga. So, oh, before anything begins, I'm going to tell you the rules. Deku is going to have a quirk. It's going to be a very dangerous quirk. How am I supposed to say this? It's going to be kind of like Deadeye, or whatever the pro hero's name is, but it's going to be more dangerous. He's going to be able to use any weapon he feels like. Also, plus, it's going to be technically kind of creation quirk. He's going to be able to summon, like, silent and deadly weapons because he's going to be assassin. Think of a better Momo's quirk. That's what I'm basically saying. But he's going to be able to use any weapon he has his hand on. So, the video is already started. I don't mind if you mute me. If you want to mute me, it's okay. You can tell me ideas and stuff. Yeah. So, hold on, let me pause this. So, real quick, sorry for that distraction. I was talking to people, and a wife. So, they said I should ship Deku with Toga off it. Same. So, I told you his quirk is going to be a crazy quirk, and it's the last Deadeye type of quirk. And, I want to say he will have a semi-talented quirk. And so, those are going to be rules, no changing them, because someone else said them already. So, first, so we're going to begin with, after the court doctors. So, I'm just going to let you know, Deku's going to be bullied twice as much. And Deku is going to be a lot more broken than normal. So yeah. If you do not like that type of videos, I'm sorry, but still. This is going to be a villain, what if? But, now we begin. So, start of our story. This is young Izuku being bullied by Bakugo, of course. I want to say, this is going to be, I want to say they're in 7th grade right now. This is a pretty big time gap, and Deku, who is, like, he can't handle the pressure anymore. He really can't. He's not going to do, like, the jumping off cliff. That's not going to happen. But, this is going to what happened. So, at the end of the day, when Deku gets home, Deku started packing up some bags, and is going to start looking for villains. Inko does not know this, so when Deku opens his bedroom door, he starts to run. What? So what I'm going to tell you guys, Deku been saving up a lot of money for certain reasons. I'm not going to say he's not going to hire anyone. He's going to have a suit made for him. But not right now. He's only going to have parts for it. And so when Deku starts running out, Inko chases after Deku because Deku didn't tell her, and Deku, he's not listening. He's just running and running. And I want to say, Deku was not even running. He stopped running, thinking he lost her. Deku's walking home, and I want to say Deku does see Inko. He's just made to turn, and Inko sees Deku, so he runs across the street without her paying attention, and a car ran her over. And Deku sees this. What he sees, the two people that come out, is Bakugo and Mitsuki. And Deku sees this, thinking Bakugo caused thinking he murdered Mitsuki. So, with this in mind, Deku is now running. Running towards what? Don't know. So, I want to say Deku eventually found the bar. I want to say, hey, I want to say All For One was about ready to go grab Shigaraki. Instead of Shigaraki, it's going to be Deku. When All For One finally steps out. So yeah, actually, no. Shigaraki's already there. And this is going to be before All For One fights All Might. All For One is just stepping out of the bar, bumping into Izuku, who, All For One saying, "Oh, young man, you should be careful where," bends down to Deku's whose level on the ground. All For One sees Deku crying. He's debating if he should fight All Might now or later. And he says, "Screw it, I fight him later." So, All For One takes Deku inside the bar. Tomura Shigaraki is also there with Kirigiri. Tomura asks, All For One, and saying, "Hey, boss, who's the kid?" I say no, saying, "Master, who's the kid?" And All For One getting an idea. All For One saying, "This is going to be your new partner." And before we begin, All For One ask, "What's your quirk?" Deku saying, "A caressing quirk and a dead-eye type of quirk, and a somewhat intelligent quirk. I'm smarter than most kids, but, still, I'm on, middle school work." And All For One saying, he's pretty smart. And All For One decides to call up, I want to say, a couple of hitmen. They come in, teaching Deku a couple of things, then leaving. And we're going to keep doing this. So, a couple of days pass. It's time for the fight. All For One versus Deku. Not Deku. All For One versus All Might. Same thing happens canon. So yeah, nothing really changes there. So, now a couple years has passed from a fight and from Deku's training. I want to say Deku is the number 2 hitman or assassin of the world. Yeah, Deku is very good at what he does. So this is what Deku basically looks like. but yeah, he basically looks like this, but instead of the mask being white, it's going to be green. See, no, it won't be green. It will be more, the red, like, his little monocle that helps him zoom in will be green. So, and most of his weapons that he makes will be green. So, Deku is on a mission for a client. Deku does not just work for the League of Villains, he's a full-blown assassin. So, with this in mind, Deku is one of the best. I mean, the best. Like, he's not the number one quite yet. He's learning with the number one assassin. Like, all for one, and this assassin guy, you get to pick the name for the assassin. I'm not naming him. Deku and this assassin person are basically. Ooh, I dropped you guys. Sorry for that. So yeah, I want to say, during one of his hits, there's a girl being held up. His teacher is saying, "You want to save the girl, or should we leave her?" And Deku says, "We should save her. She might be some use to the League." And the assassin's like, "Okay, it's up to you." And Deku says, "Well, the target's right next to the guy. So it's well, I guess it was kind of useful to save her now." And they both shoot. One hitting the man holding Toga, and the other person, Deku, hitting the target. So yeah, I was not going to say Toga's name, but oh well. Oh, they walked down, seeing this blonde-haired girl, seeing if she was alright. Hey, she says yes. Deku asked her name. She said Toga. So yeah. And now, Deku asked, "Would you like to join me and a couple of my friends?" And she said, "But aren't you assassins? Deku says, "Well, yes and no. Oh, I'm assassin because, well, one, I'm just him. And two, is how my life turned out. And either way, I still count as a villain." As Toga says, "Okay." And I want to say the bar's more open because of Deku. Like, Deku takes hits out sometimes. So yeah, Deku, like, a couple minutes later, they cleaned up everything. They got rid of their evidence. They took Toga to the League. And I'm just going to leave it off here. So, oh, sorry, this seemed kind of rushed. I'm going to probably more structure it in this, like, kind of, like, doing 1.5, restructuring it, like, kind of doing it a little bit more better. Alright, see you later, everyone. Ooh, thank you if you like, thank you if you sub. If you dislike, let me know why.